What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the Filipino Flash, legendary, iconic, four-division world champion, Filipino iconic superstar, future Hall of Fame boxer, Nonito, the Filipino Flash, 42 wins, 7 losses, no draws, 28 big wins by way of knockout. Twice in his career, he was knocked out. Stood in 5'7" with a 68-inch arm reach. He reveals the controversy surrounding a former opponent of his, whom he showed nothing but respect to, in 3-division world champion, former bantamweight undisputed world champion, now a super bantamweight title contender, Nonito Donaire. Naoya, the monster Inoue, Japanese superstar boxer, who is 24 wins, no loss, no draw, 21 wins by way of knockout. He is 30 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Naoya Inoue and Nonito Donaire, they fought twice, okay? They fought November 2019, which was a unanimous decision victory in favor of Inoue. But in that fight, Nonito Donaire, he broke Inoue's face in that fight. That was the toughest fight of his career. Then 2 years later, they fought in the unification bout, June of 2022, and Nonito Donaire, he was knocked out in the second round of that fight. Anyway, he blitzed Nonito Donaire. But now, Nonito Donaire is revealing all of the issues that he dealt with going and fighting Monster Inoue over in Japan. And this all stems from what's taking place as tonight, which will be tomorrow morning, and today in Japan. Monster Inoue is going to be taking on Cool Boy Stephen Fulton, who is the unified WBC, WBO, Super Bantamweight World Champion, superstar boxer Cool Boy Stephen Fulton, right? That's tonight. This is Inoue's debut in the Super Bantamweight division, and he's immediately fighting for a title against Cool Boy Steph. Okay? Cool Boy Steph is 21 wins, no losses, no draw, 8 wins by way of knockout. He is 29 years of age, 5'6.5", 5'7", with a 70-inch arm reach. He's the WBC, WBO Super Bantamweight World Champion. He's fighting in Japan. And now we see there's a lot of controversy surrounding this, as Inoue did not want to do random style testing without being notified. Then he's stacking his hand wraps. And on top of that, now we see his gloves have arrived and they already was open when they came. And so this has kicked up a lot of dust and a lot of controversy, as Cool Boy Steph's team has even made it clear that they're willing to pull out this fight if things are not on the up and up. So he's stacking his hand wraps. So Nonito Donaire, today when I did a live stream, he came in the live stream and he stated that, yes, he's been stacking his hand wraps. Not only does he stack his hand wraps, but he had issues with his gloves. And when Nonito Donaire's team and Rachel went into Inoue's locker room, he already had stacked his hand wraps, which means he's putting tape on his hands, then gauze, then tape, then gauze. So he's stacking them, which in return it turns into a cast. And so that's illegal, right? But it's legal in Japan and a few states in the States. And so Donaire and his team said, hey, you can't do that. And the JPN, Japanese Boxing, JBC, Japanese Boxing Commission, they refused to make him change it. Inoue and Inoue, Monster, is a massive deal in Japan. Okay? And so because of that, most things he does is not going to be frowned upon. It's going to be accepted with open arms. And so because of that, right, Nonito Donaire is saying that, he had these same issues. They even went as far as, because he raised attention to this, and he raised awareness to these things that Inoue was doing, they made Donaire wear Inoue's gloves, which in the inside, you can see they were tampered with. They were tampered with, right? On the inside of the gloves. And then on top of that, on top of this, right? They tried to make Donaire take off his signature leggings that he wears. Compressors. They tried to make him take them off as he made his ring walk. So then Donaire said, listen, my ankles are taped up. My gloves are taped up. I'm already dressed. I got my trunks on. I got I'm already prepared. So then I'm just not fighting. And so they backed off. Monster Inoue, again, is a big deal in Japan. And these superstar fighters like Donaire and Cool Boy Steph are deciding to go over there. This is how they treated Donaire, who's a legend, an icon in the sport. This is how they treating a unified super bantamweight undefeated champion and Cool Boy Steph. Boxing is already not on the up and up. And now we see Cool Boy Steph gloves come in completely sealed, vacuumed, brand new pack. And Inoue's gloves is coming open with a piece of tape on it that showed that it was already open. It was already tampered with, allegedly. It was already open. It was already tampered with, allegedly. And there's a piece of tape. What we can see is that there's tape closing his, and Cool Boy's is brand new in a brand new pack. And Cool Boy's team and trainer said, look at this. They want us to accept this. If he's not looking for an unfair advantage, then why not make the adjustment to make your opponent feel comfortable? And why not look to prove a point and say, listen, I'm just going to knock you out. If you think this hand wraps is giving me an advantage or my gloves is giving me an advantage, why not make an adjustment? Why not just prove to the world that you are just a better fighter? Because all of this power that he displays is in question. You have Timothy Bradley come out and say it enhances power by 10 times. Now, I don't know personally. Timothy Bradley's a legend, a 2-division champion, and a Hall of Famer. So he knows about the sport of boxing. So he says it increases the punching power. Then people were saying, well, Cool Boy Steph should just stack his hand wraps. And Donaire said he can't just stack his hand wraps because that's something you have to get accustomed to and used to. You don't just wake up and decide I'm going to stack my hand wraps. It's something you have to practice. In the sport of boxing, it's already dangerous in itself. We don't need fighters having unfair advantages and possibly doing even more damage to these fighters. We don't need that. So my well wishes go out to Cool Boy Steph as he out there, daring to be great, taking this fight. He didn't have to take this fight. He could have went in a different direction. There was a rematch with Brandon Figueroa on the table for Cool Boy. But he wanted this fight. He wanted this fight. So my question is, why don't Inoue remove all doubt when it comes to this situation and just show I don't need to double stack my hands, stack my gloves, stack my wraps. I don't need no unfair advantages. Why not? This is terrible. Donaire is a legend in the sport, and this is how he was treated. So imagine how they treat you on a lower level. And Donaire had to wear Inoue's gloves, his winning gloves, and he showed the inside of his gloves. And the inside of his gloves is cushion missing in the inside of his gloves. Cushion. In the gloves these are the gloves that Inoue was wearing. These are the gloves that Inoue was wearing. You can see the pattern is removed. I'm going to show you the picture. The pattern is removed. Look at that. Where's the pattern? Look at it. Right. But everything's on the up and up. These are the gloves that he was forced to wear, and these are the gloves that Inoue had. Right. Right. But I'll leave it as that. You let me know what you think. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm going, man. Peace.